Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. Let's buy, sell, trade, and have some fun. How are you doing, Ashes? Oh, I gotta kill that side, don't I?
Hello, 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 hello. How's everybody?
There we go. I thought I had it muted.
No, I just wasn't saying anything yet.
Well, no, I'm saying my channel on
Oh,
the regular YouTube side. I thought
oh yeah, I had to go back and mute mine. I had mine up too.
Hey, we got Southern Coin up here. How are you doing, brother?
Southern, what's up? I'm gonna grab you a drink. Be right back.
Volume up a little bit.
Yeah, I picked up a new PPU.
What?
I picked up a new handgun this morning.
Handgun?
Yeah, it's a Taylor and
Pew
Company
pew?
9mm single action.
Oh, you say pew pew, right?
Yeah, pew pew. It nice.
If you don't say pew pew on the YouTube, they will demonetize me.
I'm not gonna show it. I know that'll get you in trouble.
Well, just even saying it, I think Big T almost got in trouble for it.
I don't know.
There was someone who said something about one, and they were just talking. They were talking about it, and almost got that person.
Yeah, I would try not to get you in trouble.
What's up, Kevin? Hey, Kevin. What I'm wearing. I like it. I like it a lot. Yep, I love it, love it, love it. I was thinking about giving it to my mom, and then I was like, no, I like the turquoise. Turquoise is my favorite color in the world. I like it way too much. What's up, Moose Socks? How are you doing, brother?
Hello, Moose Socks, Hidden, Kevin, Southern, Ray,
Southern Ray?
whoever else is out there. Yeah, Southern Ray, Northern Ray, Eastern Ray.
Northern Lights, Southern Ray.
Just pick a Ray. We don't mind. Just pick a Ray. Show you something I got in the mail today here.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's a nice, beautiful piece of turquoise. Got some colonial.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Colonial paper.
Yeah, it's August 14, 1776. Only 4 graded, and this one's top pop.
Oh wow!
But they all graded the same, which is pretty cool. So, $1 and a third of a dollar, equal to 6 shillings of sterling.
I got something. I think this is just as cool. So this is Hungary one forint from the 1800s. It was actually not issued. You see where they were gonna have the date and everything written in, and they never wrote the date.
Where's that from?
Hungary.
Wow, that's pretty.
It's 1800s.
That's nice.
So if I walk into McDonald's with it, try to pay with it, just tell them I'm hungry.
I mean, you can try. I don't think that they'll take it, but you can try.
I tell them it's from Hungary.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
Here's another one they got, 1775, Pennsylvania. This cool on the reverse colors. 2 pounds and 10 shillings. To counterfeit is death. I believe they took that for real.
Back then they did.
Yeah. There's only 6 of these graded. This isn't the top pop. Top pop's nicer grade, but still nice. Still pretty cool.
Yes. What?
So how's everybody's weekend going so far? How's your Saturday?
Pretty
Hope
good.
everybody fared well from the storms last night. A lot of storms. A lot of folks killed last night in some tornadoes.
That's
I
not good.
saw some of the
We
destruction.
lost power for a little while. I don't know how long. I just woke up to the clock flashing like 3 and when it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. So had somebody at work yesterday was telling me Nashville was getting softball size hail.
Yes,
I'm like,
there's places that got huge, large hail balls yesterday. I was
yeah,
like,
I'm like, how softball? You got to think about how much wind and stuff is going to keep that thing in there to collect enough water and stuff to freeze to make a softball.
there's a guy showed a video I saw earlier that his corn field had like 2 foot of hail sitting on top of his corn.
That's crazy.
Major snowstorm.
Basically.
That's a cool one.
Yeah, I have to give a shout out to Stan when I see him. Stan said he saw this and thought I needed it, so he just sent it to me.
Cool.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just got a old steamer engine on it.
I wonder when they started making the silver bars. What, say the 60s?
So with the art bars, they were doing a lot of art bars in like 60s, 70s, 80s.
I knew that, but I was trying to.
This one's from the Motherlode Mint.
Interesting.
Yeah, I have to do a little research on it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, on those Colonials, Musaks, yeah, and they aren't the same size holder. Their dimensions are different. It's kind of weird.
Hey, Kevin, you can just send it to me. Now, if Hidden can't get his packages, you can just mail it to me.
Yeah, that's the only silver
You don't
bars
need,
that I'll
you
have
don't
for
need no
sale.
stuff.
I don't have anything else but these.
Oh,
As far
little
as silver
Germanians.
bars.
That's cool.
Yeah, little germanium 1 grams. Little baby grams. That's it.
Cool. I should have a working 3D printer by next week.
Oh, what's off your printer?
The extruder mechanism messed up. I tried to run TPU through it, and it was
Mhm.
cheap TPU, and it messed everything up. So I got in contact with Bamboo, whole rigmarole with them. They sent me the parts to fix it, hopefully.
Oh, good.
So
I will tell you that we ran into an issue with our Bamboo A1 printing, and it was not printing smooth. And I had a 2 millimeter head on it, went back to a 4 millimeter head, and then I watched the YouTube video, and this guy said, "Do this," and there was one screw that's behind the print head where it heats where the filament comes out where it heats it,
right.
and I bet I didn't turn it a millimeter and tightened it, and that fixed my whole problem. Crazy.
Wow. I don't know.
That's
I've learned my lesson. Just don't buy the cheap filament because every time I use cheap filament, something messes up.
Yeah. Look at this
So.
heartbreaker.
Big
Cool.
screen now. Looks very similar to the one that I sort of found my corn
Oh
rolling.
no.
That one's fake, huh?
Oh yes, fake.
I genuinely couldn't have told you that. I mean, it looked just like it was really worn.
Yep, it just looks like a warm one until you test it. It doesn't. It's not silver.
Crazy.
So,
Was the weight off, or did it just like not ping right?
we were looking at it. This up here kind of looks right around through here. Kind of looked weird.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
does kind of look mushy.
Yeah. So and then the coat's kind of like here. It looked a little bit different. So we bought it with a lot of all those other commemoratives I've been showing. This one was one that came with it. And then, of course, we test everything, and then so I'm going to put a big F stamp right there.
So, or you could put a big C across it. China.
Yeah, China, no doubt. Yeah, I don't want to get
It tested China.
but it's going to go in with my other fake coins that I have. I have some fake Morgans over there and the fake flowing hair dollars. So I was
gonna say, if you want to spend some of the money to like use them as learning tools, ICG, if you mark it as counterfeit, will put like a big yellow label on the slab when they slab it.
Oh, really?
Really, I looked at spend literally $30 or something like on Temu or whatever to get like several just different like one of each type fake coins. Send them to is ICG does it, and
Okay.
you tell them it's counterfeit, and you pay like an extra $1, and they'll slap it with a counterfeit label.
Oh, dude,
But I have a little stack of different counterfeit ones.
It's just one of those things where like it would be cool to build some kind of like typeset of counterfeit stuff.
Oh, yeah, wouldn't it? That'd be neat.
I've been saying that for years, but it's just like it's still like $13 to $14 per coin you submit with them. So it's like,
Well, I know there's some of the penny guys who collect the counterfeit pennies.
yeah,
They have like a whole album just of the counterfeits of every date and every year.
if you want to spend the money to do it, it's definitely a good learning tool, especially because Ashes does a lot of US stuff. I don't do a lot of US stuff, so it does not really matter that much to me.
Yeah, but I think I didn't know they had to do that. I mean, I have 4 Morgans and blonde hair. And they are obviously all fake. A couple of the Morgans have a little bit of silver, but they're not right. But
Yeah, they're
that Sorcerer Stan. Hello,
What's
Hey,
up, Stan?
and Stan. Thank you. I appreciate that. Really do. It goes in my little deep stack that is just for my personal show and tell. Thank you.
Oh, hey Ray. Question for you.
Uh-huh.
Can you do something with like 430-ish or something of like modern Canadian?
30-ish.
It's like I got like $4 and change of like Canadian I'd gotten just a big group of stuff. I'm just like $2 and it's yours.
Not really collecting that anymore, though.
Okay, I just figured I'd ask. Yeah, it's just all sorts of just random stuff in there. It's one of those you just buy a group of stuff and it's just in there.
Like that
I figured I'd
season.
ask. I'll do something with it eventually. Even if it's just take it to the bank and get $2 for it.
Well, heck yeah.
So got a bunch of Euro stuff in that same lot, where it's just like, okay, I actually want to do something with the Euros. So even if that is, they just take them to the bank too.
Did you just ping it?
Yeah, that was a 93 cc.
Wow.
Then you've got Walking Liberty. 33. That one is stamped. Fake
Yeah.
copy.
Yeah. Hey, Jet Mech, how's it going?
Or how about this one?
I need it for my collection. Oh my gosh.
I can look at that. I don't know anything about commands, but that does not look right.
No.
I don't know what the Spanish Trail one is supposed to look like, but that just looks off.
One of the more expensive ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably, in my opinion, well, I'm trying to buy it right now, so I can tell you that is the second most expensive commemorative $50 that I'm trying to buy. I get it.
Or this one.
Yeah, for Spanish Trail. Yeah.
There's Caballito.
Oh, look at that Cablito. That's
Now
pretty.
that one I would definitely slab. That one would just be kind of cool to have. I know it's fake, but I still want it.
Hey, AZ, how you doing?
There's your famous 1804.
Yep.
Yeah.
They even do common day Benjis.
What did you say it was? 1804?
Yeah, that's an 1804.
Oh, look.
Yeah, everybody's got one.
I don't.
I make them by the buttloads. Fantasy coins.
Yeah, I got a 21 that's fake.
That Franklin
You
just
can see
looks
this.
off.
This is a 58
Oh my gosh, look at his jaw.
Benjamin, and you can see the copper coming through.
His jaw does not look right at all.
Jaws.
Yeah.
Jowl.
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 I want hog.
Here's a 95 Morgan. It's a 95 O. What's funny is when you put them side by side, all the different thicknesses and sizes. And
Man, that one is thick. What is that thick one? Is that the 04?
that's the 93 cc.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Hey, Chew, how's it going? Nice to see you.
Some are like paper thin, and some are like super thick.
That's crazy.
They're all my fake ones.
See, this is why I just do WorldCoin because they're a lot less likely to be counterfeit.
Not necessarily.
Look
Yeah,
at this one. Here you go, Ray. Look at this little half dime.
Get you pulled up here. 37.
that 3 looks weird.
Holy moly.
Yeah. Isn't that a shame?
Actually,
Look at
that 3
that.
back to 3
That
looks
coin
white.
is such a huge, huge hole in that thing.
Oh,
that's a halftime. This is the actual dime.
Yeah.
37 Philly dime. First year. What's up, Chew? How are you? AZ Coins, welcome in. Make sure you guys share it out. Get more people in here.
Here's
I
a
like
little.
that. Hey, Chew, how are you?
How about showing off small coins? I'm going to show one
Oh,
off.
I didn't know it.
Let's see what yours is.
It's not going to focus. Come on. It's so small. It's like the size of a Panama pill. It will not focus.
There it
It
goes.
is. Wow.
It doesn't like this side, though.
It's a 1932.
Yep. It's a Mewar India. It's a half rupee. It is literally the size of a Panama pill.
Silver, too, right?
It is silver. I don't know purity because NGC would not tell me, and Numista would not either.
Really?
Really. They just said silver.
1932. Mewar, M-E-W-A-R?
Yes.
Okay.
It's literally spelled Mewar. But I guarantee it's not pronounced that way. Hey, Z. It's cool. Hoping Philip the board being here because I know he likes the micro coinage. So when I got it, I didn't think it was gonna be that tiny.
It definitely is a. Oh, so Mewar, it says the princely state of Mewar.
Yes.
Bhopal Singh. Yeah. You've probably already been on all these rabbit holes, but I'm going to go down one now. So
You're fine. Have at it.
I might get lucky.
Got 13 people in the room now.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Woohoo!
Get some more in here.
I'm kind of glad you're streaming right now because it gave me a break from mowing the yard.
I've got to do that today too.
I did that last weekend.
Man, we had so much rain, man. The grass just grows so fast, and so
It does.
I got half of it mowed. It takes about an hour and a half. I push mow mine. It takes about an hour and a half. So.
Ooh, no, we got a big old riding mower.
Well, I did, but I choose to push mow it. That's why I push mow it. So
Yeah, we have well, Dan, that one wasn't targeting you. But we had, I think a 56 or 58 inch zero turn.
oh,
It was
wow.
literally the biggest mower we could get that would fit on my dad's utility trailer. So
These are all sterling.
buckles are cool. I'll say it.
And then I got a big old chunk of sterling. .39 Troy ounces of sterling. Get a total here of the sterling. 0.72. Almost 5 ounces of sterling there. Yeah, I didn't want to mow either. I'll make my son do it.
What was another name for India? Instead
Do
of
what?
India. What was another country name for India?
For India?
Yeah. What do you call it?
I don't know. I only ever thought of it as India.
Well, I'm looking in this book from 1950. I was
Okay.
trying to see it. So India is listed, but that coin was not in the Indian list. I don't know if it meant-
The only thing I could think of is like Mewar, but it's like one of those where like there's some like princely
like
states or whatever
Burma
where they
or
broke different things
something like
down.
that.
So I don't know. I have a book similar to that. I'm gonna go see if I can
Would it
find
be
it.
Myanmar now?
Yeah. How do you spell that? You know? Well, I guess it starts with the M. I'll find it out. Look at the M. See if it's listed in this book.
Papa Smurf, how you doing?
No, that's not in this book. So only India. So Papa Smart, hello.
All right, well, let's get this party started. We got 14 watching. Hopefully, get some more people in here. We've been going for 22 minutes already. Let's get going. This is an 1867 3-cent nickel. Really nice condition. Asking 32 on it. My extras. 32. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne, how are you doing?
Hey, Kevin.
Benjamin, what's up? 7 3-cent nickel. A little price too high for you guys. Not much better than G4.
Robert Pintoff, hello. Is known as Furry. Thank you, Robert. Let's see if that's listed in here. No, that was not listed in this book.
Get down to 20. $20 and it can be yours.
Yeah, I'll look at that. Moose Fox, everything in that book I have from 1950 is listed as only India. There is no Mewar or Mewad or anything like that. Oh, Mama T heard there was miniature coins. You might see
Mama
some.
T Coins is in here. How about a 48 peso? 50% silver. $8 on it. $8.
What's Mama T doing today?
Mama T Coins. We have a 1950 peso. This one is 30% silver. $4.50. Got 2 of those. I have a beautiful uncirculated 1943 peso, Mexico. 19.
Yep, I think you're right, Moose. That's why it's not in there.
Have a seated dime.
Ooh, that's pretty.
5. First year. 1837 Philly, large date. G4. $55. $57 Philly, 14. $56 for 18. $1861 half dime. $43. Of an 1870 over 60 over date from Chile, 83% silver. $20. You have a trime. $50 something. For 20, I'll take it down to $10. If someone wants it for $10, they can have a trime for $10. Otherwise, it's just going to go back in my album. $59. Oh, it half. $40. No. Do have some large cents. 1825. 20. $43. 36. 54, 27, 'Slight rotation of the die. You have some copper. These are $2 each. Copper bars. And I have a partial roll here. 11 of them. These are $2 each also. Different designs. The Aztec design. I am the Tromponator. Liberty design. Design. Blue and the Vegas. Colorized. And I do have these for $4 each. These are proofs. They come in the capsule. The only one that's not. Lots of copper there. See what we got here. I have a bunch of war nickels. There is $3.40 in war nickels here. And I am looking for 63 on it. $63. $3.40 in face. These are all the 35% silver. Ooh, it's got a full roll of them. And then I've got some Merc dimes. I think there's one Barber dime in here.
Hello, me. How are you?
16. Hey, me, what's up? And the rest of them are Merc dimes. And there's only one of them from the 40s. All the rest of these are from the 30s. These are all 30s, 1930s. Do those at $3 each. If you guys want some of them, let me know. different dates, all different mints. They're all, like I said, there's only one of them from the 40s. Barber too. $3 each. That is all I have for the moment. I'm gonna pass it off to Ashes. Let's see if we can get some stuff moving. We got 18 people in the room. That's good. Let's move on to Ashes.
Well, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? This is the part in chat where you type back, "Hey, I'm doing great. We're doing wonderful. Whatever. We want deals and steals and all that stuff." So make sure you talk back in chat. Let us know you're still there, not just asleep. Hey, Invisible River Trademark Ranch, how's it going? Good to see you. Okay, let's get started. Y'all know how I work. Silver Ashes, silver.ashes.66@gmail.com. That's my email. You shoot me an email if you purchase something. Larkin, man, I got it, brother. Shoot me an email there. If you purchase something, my shipping is $6. PayPal, friends and family, no notes, please. Or you can use Cash App. If you need a different mechanism, I do have Zelle available, but I use that on a limited basis only if it's a have-to case. So let's get started. Up first, for all those that are Kennedy collectors, 2025 Philly. I have 4 of them. They are, I ask is $3 each, fresh from the US Mint, and I have 2025D. Need those for your collection? I have those. I have 4 of each if you need those. And actually, just let me know if you need them. It's pretty simple. This is all, it's hard to see. Yeah, brand new halfies. That's right, brand new halfie. Have a 1966 special mint set MS67, graded into NGC. It is $30, $30. Here's a restrike of a colonial coin. This is a 1652 Massachusetts restrike of a pine tree shilling. It is a restrike. That one's $20. Got a lot of different stuff here today, so we'll just show it all and see if you like anything. 1969, 5-cent Queen Elizabeth II little bronze. $500,000 minted, only $3. 1837, and I have 4 of these. 2 of them are 12 and 2 are 18. It's all based on the condition. So I have 2 that look like this. Lower Canada, Quebec Bank, half penny. It's $12. So 2 in that condition. And I have 2 that are a little nicer. And these are 18. 1893, 10 centavos. 1893, 10 centavos. Out of Chihuahua, Mexico. $246,000 minted. That was 60. 1909, United Kingdom 3 pence. This is sterling silver. $10. Yep, that's correct. $1919, 20 centavos. 80% silver. This one is 50. 1919. 1926, 20 centavos. That one's 16. 39, 20 centavos. So 10. If there's anything you want to see a second time or a third time, just let me know in chat. I'll pull it right back out. This is the 1884 Republic of Argentina, 1 centavos. It's $5. 1884 United Kingdom, 6 pence, sterling silver. $37. 1919 United Kingdom, 1 shilling, sterling silver. One is 30. Very nice roof. I like that reverse line on the crown. 1919. 1903 Philippines 50 centavos, 90% silver. That was 45. 1959 1 shilling. United Kingdom. A little toning on it, that little tannish, goldish, light gold color. And this one is, hey, BB Stacking, how's it going? This one's $10.
Up, BB.
1906, 10 centavos. That's right. 75 for that. Here's a 1947 Mexico 1 peso. That one is 15. 1935. 1935. 1 peso. That one is 50. Super nice condition. Out of the 1800s, here is a hardware, stoves, iron, and company, Foster's, Martin and Company, Monroe Street, Grand Rapids, Michigan. A little trade token. It's $25. Just trying to see what that's supposed to be on the back. I couldn't really tell. Mandatory safety. You gotta love mandatory safety inspections. Here's a 1793 Bermuda 1 penny. $17.93, 65. Look at the minutes, 72,000. Super low mintage. 1896, 1 farthing with Queen Victoria from the United Kingdom. I bet it does put a smile on your face and you get those mandatory safety inspections. This one's $15, 1896. From 1838, a halfpenny from United Kingdom with Queen Victoria.
On my face.
Nice. 456,000 mintage. Only $20. Here's a merchant token. This is a halfpenny from Prince Edward Island from between 1830 and 1835. Nice with the ship. And the reverse. 45. Next up is some things that, well, let me show you this one, then I'll show you the rest of them. 71S Silver Ike, $18. $18. Then some things that I've shown before. This is coal script. In Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Virginia, Kentucky, back in the day, coal mines wouldn't pay you in real money. They pay you their money and force you to go to their stores and buy their stuff out of their stores. They really just did everybody really crappy. But this is the kind of money that they gave them. So I have some money here. This is coal script. This is out of Jewel Ridge, which is in Virginia. So we have a 10-cent piece. EC Raid. Thank you, everybody.
EC. Great Scott, Potty Pickle, Austin's World. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in.
And so here you can see this is Jewel Ridge Court, payable in cash on paydays when due to the employees to whom is issued. If I didn't work there and I had this, they wouldn't give me anything for it. Jewel Ridge, Virginia. Here's the reverse. Payable in merchandise only. That one's $10. Here's a 25-cent. Good old coconut, I know, man. Back in the early days, man, when I did EMS and convalescent transport, I transported a lot of guys with black lung because they were just over there and just tore them up. This one's $10. Here's a 50-cent piece. These are all from the same mine. $10. Here's a $1. You like that? It says it's payable in cash on paydays, but payable in merchandise only, not transferable. This one's $10.
Like those companies that had their own coinage like that. They did is basically servitude.
Oh, yeah, it's
like you gotta buy it.
Sure.
Like back in the Old West, you buy all of their tools, you buy all of their food. They owned the general store, line. Basically, a paid slave labor.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's exactly right. In Visible River Ranch, that's exactly right. Yeah, I got Vincent had requested a couple of sits out of West Virginia. I actually have a couple of sits here for Vincent that they have all the denominations. If he doesn't take them, we'll offer them up to other folks. But the 1 cent, 5 cent, 10, 25, 50, the $1, and the $5. But I have 2 sets of those from 2 different mines in West Virginia that he asked for. So if he doesn't take those, then we'll offer those up later on. But that's what a 1 cent looks like. It's just, you just come work for me and I'll just give you this fake money, and then you buy your blue jeans and your coffee and your sugar, and we don't care if your kids have milk. You know, that's just the way they treated you. Just don't want to go down that road. It'll be nice today. Here's a 1717 out of Segovia, Spain, $2. 1717. $2. And there's the date right across the top, right there, 1717. 95. Here's a 1777. $2 out of Mexico. 1727. Yeah, no doubt. Nice reverse. This one's 95. The Mexico City mint marker right there. O over M. How about 1814? 1814. We took a little trip. This is a $2. Let's have die chip or cut, or who knows what that little thing is, but it's just unusual to have that there. It does have a small hole in it. Mexico City, $2. Here's the reverse. And this one's 85.
Sure, you guys are sharing it out, trying to get as many people in here as we can. We got 25 watching.
I got it. You know, I got those too. Just the new stuff we picked up this week. So 1889. Morgan. This one is 80. $18.96. $75. $18.98. Cartwheels, that's right. If only I could do cartwheels without breaking my hip. $98 for $120. I have two 1900s. One is 75 and the other is 80. This is the one that's 80. $1,900. And the other one just looks almost as good as that one. 2022 S Proof 70 Deep Cam Sally Ride Proof Quarter. It's 34. S Proof 70 D Cam Nina Otero Warren. That one is 34. $1997D and MS69. 97D, that was $24. And a 97 that it's silver and proof 69 ultra cameo. That one is 27. Super nice reverse on that ultra cameo with it. Nice. Nice black and white reverse. Same on the auger. I have several Benjis and I'll be done. We'll run through it fairly quick. PCI, old PCI grading label. This is a 66 full belt lines. 54D. 30. 57 and 66 full bell lines. 55. This is a BGC holder, 1958. They call it an MS66. Super nice Benji. An NGC holder, a 59D and MS64. That one is 30. 59D, MS64 full bell lines, PCGS. This one is 45. Here's a 1960 NGC Proof 66. This one is 30. (1961) Proof 66 NGC holder. That one is 35. There's 1961 Proof 67 Benji Trader B purple core. It's 38. Oops, excuse me. Old green holder was Proof 65, 1962. Oh, nice. I like the new red book. I like what the changes they made mostly. Some stuff they didn't put in there. I wish they would have kept, but and I have the large print, makes it a little easier to read. But Proof 65, 30.
I thought about a 2026 red book, but I'm just like, I don't do U.S. coins enough to need a red book.
Yeah. Here's a 62 Proof 66. This one is 35. A 63 in MS64. 30. Another 63 and 64. Guess what it is? 30. Good guess, everybody. And I have another one. And another one. I have 4 of those in 64. MS63. There's a 1967 in MS65 with the fake signature of John F. Kennedy. That was 55. And last, but certainly not least, 1969D in Proof, or excuse me, an MS65 graded by NGC. That one is 32. And Ray, good sir.
Right
I
there.
think for now that's all I got. So let's see if we can't buy some foreign coins from Southern now. Somebody's
Sounds
got to
good.
do something for
I
me.
mean, it stands in the room. I got a chance.
Yes, you do.
Which I got a little bit where I might be able to torture ashes just a little bit today. So
Oh,
you're welcome for that ahead of time. Put that down there. Got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all that down there. Shipping's $5 just to tell you otherwise. I think that's it. So I'm gonna start rolling with just torture ashes because I'm gonna be nice to Ray for the moment. This one's at 1808, 8 real, but it's actually got like fire damage to it, which I feel is semi-appropriate for ashes.
He's got a little fire damage, huh?
Well, firefighter, fire damage coin.
You can see, right? Yeah, thanks. It's like you're number one, buddy. You're number one. There you go.
And then I got a 1808 East India Company
Damn it,
pin
man.
cache. That was in
That's
the
two.
shipwreck. So that's kind of
Yeah, I
cool.
have to. Those are actually pretty cool. I have a few of those. Got a couple that are graded. They're pretty neat.
Yeah, I wasn't if you had a few of those or not. But I don't know. I like the bubbling on the 8 real. I'm gonna be
Oh
honest.
yeah, that one for sure. Yeah. Just like,
Yeah, BB stacking it's cooked. It ain't raw no more.
no.
Got a Swiss medal. This one is from somewhere in the 1720s to 1760s. Only about 21,000 of these minted. It is silver. I think it's somewhere in the 90% silver range. You can kind of see. I think this is like an off strike or something. You can see like how deep it is on this side, and then like how like raised, and the coin itself is bent. But like the way it struck, it almost looks like it's like off center strike.
I'll take that die.
Yeah, something like it's something. I just think it's kind of neat. That's 225. I think for given its age and what it is, and it's pretty collectible in most cases, I think it's pretty good. I got that. I got this is a French Jeton. It is silver. This is 95% silver. This is for the General Society of Industrial and Commercial Credit Union thing. I don't know. This is like kind of like their trade token stuff. But they did them in copper. They did them in brass. They did silver. This one's silver. Pretty cool. $100 on that one. Haven't seen too many. I haven't seen one of these before. It's basically an encased presidential dollar. And I'll do like 1,000 of these. So I think that's kind of neat. This one's for John Adams. $25 on that. It's an annex slab, but still kind of neat. I mean, for only 1,000 coins that they did this with, kind of cool. Shot marked 1 yen from Japan. Go focus. You see that? You can kind of see where the coin is bulged a little bit. You might you can actually feel it like on the surface of the plastic. And it got chop mark. You can see it's kind of dished on this side where they hit it so much in the middle. Got that at 175. I think that's cool. Got a big old 20 Balboa from 1971. This is like 3.86 ounces of silver, actual silver weight. And it is a Capital Plastic holder. It's actually an older one. Somebody was telling me that they don't do the brass screws anymore. They just all plastic screws. So a bit older. 160 on that. If you don't want the plastic, I just have this over here. I got one that is raw. I just have it in a plastic baggie. That's 150. I'm charging $10 for the plastic on the other one. Basically, is what I'm doing. Got that. This is pretty cool. This one is these are all porcelain. It's a Notgeld set, and pretty cool original box.
BB Balboa, BB.
You want the 71 or
With or without capital?
Yeah, with or without capsule.
Or both. Yeah.
Or both. I won't complain about both.
I think the other one's a proof, and that one's the uncertain.
It might be a proof. It's kind
Yeah,
of hard
that's
to tell
the-
if
that's
it
the
is
proof.
impaired. Like
Yeah, the,
Yeah,
the
that's
one
the-
I had a 73 model. Mine was a proof, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It-
Exactly.
if it is, it's been impaired pretty heavily as a proof. Yeah, it's proof.
You
Definitely
can't handle the proof, Hidden. You can't handle the proof.
with the holder. All right, you got it. I'll leave that one on the table if anybody's interested in it. But this one's a not galled set. This one is from Ulm, which is in Munster. It's just a little not galled set, and just different denominations. I hadn't seen a square one before.
Oh, well, both now.
There we go.
Oh, perfect.
Nice pickup, Pig. Nice pickup.
That is a pretty good pickup. I'm tired to look at those things too. Throw something else in that spot. But I hadn't seen a square knockout before. I just thought it was kind of neat. And it comes in the original box, which is pretty cool. Has a little latch. I got that at 200 just because I haven't seen one of these before. So, and I showed it to a guy that does knockout, and he's like, he said he had seen some of them, but he had never seen the original set before, like all together. So I think that's pretty cool. You know, to the right guy, somebody will want that. I do also have $8 of Canadian half dollars. I think these are all 50s, 60s. There's some of the Wolf ones in there. I got that at 200. I think melt somewhere around 160, but I think it equates to about $12.50 per fate. $12.50 times face. Just because I bought these silver a little bit higher, gotta get. I like to, be pretty close to break even if I can. I got those. Let's see. What do we got in here? Oop. I got a 1914 Norway 2 kroner. This is actually one of the key dates for that series. I think I got 2 of these. I got another one floating around somewhere. I had to find it. 75. There's not a good place to put that where I'm afraid where nothing's gonna break. Oop. This one kind of brays out. This one's Newfoundland pitcher plant token. I don't know. I thought it was kind of neat. I thought it was actually like some sort of like metal or something with a denomination. It is not, but it's 1949 Canadian pitcher plant token. Kind of neat. I hadn't seen one before, so I got that. 1946 Luxembourg 20 franc. Yeah, only 100,000 of these, which is not that much. And it's 83.5% silver. I mean, this is the dude on the horse. That's kind of cool. That. Got a straight settlement $1. You're not gonna see. I've only had like one other. I've had one of these before, but I think this one's actually 90%. The other one I think was 50. This one's from 1903, and I'm asking $200 on that one. Straight settlement stuff is hard to get your hands on, for sure. I got a 44S Philippines 50 centavos, the equivalent of a US half dollar. More or less, except it's 75% silver. So it's a little closer to Canadian half dollar. Let's see. Skip those. I'm not worried about them. Then I got a UK halfpenny model. So this is basically just kind of like curio coinage, where you could teach kids like, hey, this is a halfpenny, this is a 1 penny, this is how you count. Pretty neat. I've seen a lot of the 1 pennies. I haven't seen a whole lot of the half pennies ones. I had one that was a sovereign at one point, which is kind of neat. Now, as soon as I start putting stuff away, that's when Stan will want it. Let's see. That.
Hello, coin junkie. Thank you, Mama T.
see what else I can get. That's all clad stuff. Let's see. I had something, but I don't remember. Well, I was looking for one thing. I don't remember what I was looking for. I don't know.
Welcome to my life.
I was reaching in the box for something. I totally forgot what I was going in after that box for.
Yeah, the older you get, the more often that happens.
Has a complete and total brain fart. This one's kind of neat. This one's an encased Kennedy $50, and it's 90% silver, which is kind of cool. It's for the Kennedy Coin Memorial in Sudbury, Canada. So, there's like $10 of silver in it, basically. I just think it's cool to have encased 50 cent, and it's $30. Again, encased presidential dollar, encased $50. When you see some of these, most of the time it's pennies. I'm just saying. Let me do some paper money because I got a bunch of that. This gets thrown into the torture rate pile. Dominion of Canada 25-cent shin plaster. I think this one's in 1917.
Hey, Lisa Anderson. Hello. How are you?
Here's the Hungary 1 forint that I don't think it was issued because there's no date. So got that at $35, just because I think that's
somebody, it was Hidden or Moose Socks earlier said they thought that was would be classified as a remainder note since there's no date.
Yeah. You got a BB stacking.
Get it,
BB
BB.
stacking a big spender today. I wasn't sure what to call it. I don't know what a remainder note was, so I didn't know what to call it. Got a 1914 Mexican peso. This one's a big one. But it's pretty neat. I got a little bit of, for lack of a better term, slab paper money. I'm not 100% sure what this company is. I thought it was a different company, but this one's a Philippines 2 pesos. It's a provincial currency. It's graded by Legacy, which I thought was, I don't know who does the Legacy, but kind of cool. Got that at $45. Got a China Russo Asiatic 1 ruble from 1917.
Well, the Legacy grading company is still there. It's still grading coin. They're still grading currency.
Yeah, I looked them up earlier. I'm like, maybe I should be checking it. I think there's some kind of I don't know if they're like a basement slabber type thing or what. But I was thinking, I think I got them in PMG or something. PMG is NGCs. I don't know who does the Legacy because I also don't know who does, because PCGS I think does paper, but I don't know what that branch name is. I could be totally wrong on all that. So I got a St. Helena 50 pence note. I got that at 40. I think I got a little bit of wiggle room on that, but not a whole lot. So if I'm going to make an offer on that, there's just something kind of neat. Move those out of the way. This is like the only U.S. paper money I have. I think Confederate $10. I got that at $50. If anybody wants a Confederate 10, I will do that at 45, but it is the lowest I can go, and I think I'm making $5 on that. So got that. I'm tired of looking at this thing. Somebody buy it, please. I've had the thing. I couldn't tell you how long. This one's neat. 1940 France 5 franc. Actually has kind of a short snort. I think only one guy signed it, so I think he was just practicing writing his name.
Ben, the
Dan, you
China
got
note.
the China note hidden, $5 shipping unless you get a absolute crap ton of stuff. But if you do like Ray and Vincent, where you have a wallet, and I end up sending it in a flat rate mailer, I eat the difference. So Vincent's bought like $700 of stuff from me, or several $1,000s of stuff from me for like over 2-3 months, and just one wallet. And I'm like, I'll eat $4. I'm not even several hundred. I'll eat $4. So this one I think is German. Is this German? Nope, that's Russian. That's ruble. See, I don't know what I got. I just buy cool notes half the time. That one's $8. So,
All right, Hidden. We'll see you, man. Hope you feel better.
Feel better, Hidden.
Hidden.
This one's some kind of French thing. It's francs. It's 1,000 francs. Some probably like French Polynesia, maybe. But, I mean, look at that. That's correct. That's a really cool note. Got that at $30. Let's see. There's a big old German. I think this is like 200 mark or 200 million. Yeah, 2 million marks. Yeah, 2 million mark. I can't count. $15 on that one. Another Russian one. This is like a 10,000 ruble. I like the design on this one. This one's pretty cool. Here's the front where they got the lady sitting there. I think it's pretty cool. And that so $25. Hey, just stack it. And
Just stack it.
What's this one? This one's Hong Kong and Shanghai. $10 note. $15 on that. Just a big note. It's just kind of cool. So there's some paper money for those interested. I got more, so definitely show that up. I got more if anybody wants to see any others. I got a bunch of paper not geld. Crazy. So this one is Monaco 1966. 10 franc, 90% silver. $40 on that one. Here's a Swiss shooting medal. So this is silver. It is not gold, but it's gold plated. It's 925. This is for the 300 meter shoot.
Wait for a second.
And it's engraved for, I'm not going to try to say his name, but it's R. Berger. So I got that at 150. So 300 meter shots. That's pretty impressive. That's what there's 3.3 meters to the foot, or something like that. I think I had that backwards. I don't know. It's like 3 foot to the meter, a little more than 3 foot to the meter. So pretty good distance there. Got a France 100 francs from 1990, 127,000 minted, $35 on that one. 1862 Frankfurt Thaler. 3 football fields. Yeah. I thought it was 300 yards. Meters are bigger than yards, I think. Come on. Un momento, por favor. Yeah, so a meter is roughly 3.3 feet. So 300 meters is 984-ish feet. So very long way. And that's from the 30s, so you know they weren't really using scopes. They were using iron sights. So just saying, pretty impressive. This one's actually a little bit rarer one. This is German. It's from 1932. It's 3 Reichsmark. It's 50% silver. Only 56,000 of these minted. $300 on that one. Yeah, I'm bad about when I get paper money. They have stuff labeled, and I forget to copy down the label and just write my price on it. So sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, now I remember what I was looking for. I gotta dig it back out now. Now I remember. What did I do with it? That. Boxes are hard to get into occasionally. Not that. Do that. Go into that. So, on the note of tiny stuff, this is a Victorian pharmacy weight. It is 1 scruple, which is like 20 grains or something like that. Like, it's not a whole lot. They basically use this to measure out a pill for somebody to take. Make sure that was weighted correctly. Which is kind of neat. $25 on that one. Then, see, you don't have any scruples. You're good. You can have one if you want. And then I got some leper colony money. They're all from Colombia. Got a 1 centavo. I had a 2 centavo. Somebody got that one from me already. But I got a 1, a 5, a 10, and then 2 50s, 50 centavos. So one's a 21, one's a 28. 1921, 1928, both of them $40. So, but I had basically a full date run of the 1921s. Somebody just bought the 2 centavo from me already. So, but if anybody wants some leper colony coinage or need a scruple, got that. 1835 East India Company was a half Anna. Pretty big, pretty nice copper coin, really. A lot of detail still on that one. Got a 1850 Spain 2 real. Tiny little thing. Kind of neat. $30 on that one. Let's see. Showed the Canadian halves. Anybody want some US halves? I got like $6 in Benjis. And what was that? $160 for $6 face value of Benjis. I think that's like 12 or 13 bucks a piece, something like that on those. I just want those. Let's see. Got some bigger porcelain knot gilds. I think I've showed these before, but I haven't shown off in a while. I think this one's just a metal. Yeah, this one's a porcelain metal. It's for Jacob Bohm. Probably saying that wrong, but kind of neat. Go focus. Flowers there, and it's got the on the other side. Got that at $45. I have a little, well, not all of it. Porcelain. That's all the porcelain, big old porcelain knot gilds that I have. So, see when you want, let me know. This one, I tried to label these the best I could. That is on the flip, not the coin. I don't know how it got sticky resin on it, but it did. This was a 5 mark from 1921. 45 on that one. There's another 1921. This is 700 Jari. And probably saying that wrong. But that's $50. This one's from Dresden. Well, Stan, you know, you can always buy some. Hey, Scott S. This one's from Dresden. 20 mark. This one, I think this one's a metal. This very funny flip board. 1921 700 jar. This one is gilt. think that one might be more of a metal.
Hey T, how's it going?
This one's a little more expensive. This one's actually
Oh, yes.
significantly larger and a little bit better one. That one's $125. Paid a little more for it. Got to sell it for a little bit more. So, and last one. This one just didn't fit in the regular 2x2. I think I ran out of regular 2x2s. One or the other. That was 1921 Mason Remark. $35 on that one. So a lot of the porcelain. So let's see. By once I got a Bahamas $2. Right, this Bahamas $2 coin from 1971 or 1970. $40 on that. These are like an ounce and a quarter, I think, of silver, something like that. At least an ounce. This one's titanium, which is kind of cool. This is Isle of Man half crown. Is a commemorative for the International Space Station. I just did not want to take it out of the capsule. So, kind of neat. Neat material. $50 on that. I can flip, that might be helpful. Fill the boards in here. Let me see what I do with the tiny coin. There we go. You can fill the board. This one's like, it's silver and it's the size of a Panama pill. For about half the cost. So, but if nobody saw anything that they're...
Yes, Lisa, you sure can.
Look at. I think that's all I got for the moment. Unless anybody wants to see something again.
Yeah, Lisa, you can drop it anytime you want. No problem at all. No, this is like a flea market, basically. So whatever you want.
That's all I got for the moment. Anybody got questions, offers, something they want to see again? That's all I got, Ray.
Alrighty. Well, we're going to go to the emails now.
Stan, let me check what I got in it, and I will let you know on that one. You can go ahead and go to the emails.
Okay. All right, we're going to start with Kevin here down at the very bottom. This is a foxtail bracelet. Handmade. It is made out of all 3/9 fine silver. It is 8 inches long, and it is 21.59 grams in weight and 5.5 millimeters wide. He's asking $210 shipped. $210 shipped. Looking for $210 shipped on the bracelet. Handmade and made by Kevin. Next up, we have the Ethiopian opal. It is a 2.25 carat natural Ethiopian opal, cut cab by Kevin. It is 12.6 by 8.8 millimeters. He's asking 225. That is a pretty one. Beautiful rock right there. And he's asking 225 on it. Next up, he's got a Australian opal. This one is 1.45 carats. He's asking $45 shipped. And always buy the opal and have him make something with it too. Teardrop shape. That one is 145. This is the second Ethiopian opal, or in a triangle type shape or a rectangle. This is 1.45 carats untreated, cut and cabbed by Kevin Rose, 18.5 by 8 millimeters. He's asking 145 shipped. $145 shipped. Another Ethiopian opal, hand cut and cabbed by Kevin. It is a 1 carat untreated, 150 shipped. Depends on which Danskos you got, T, because I may be looking at getting some. I sold off a lot of my Dansko albums to buy a house. And I'm kind of slowly start replenishing some of them. Not pretty, guys. That is on fire. $150 shipped. Opal number 3. 255 shipped. It's 2.55 carats. Basically, you know, $55 shipped on that opal. Okay, and this is the Unakite pendant. One is $55 shipped. It is in Refines 9 silver, Unakite jasper in it. That one is $55 shipped. The Pitcher Jasper, also in 3/9 fine silver setting. On $65 shipped. This is the Sandskirt and Sterling. This is a Sandskirt Jasper and Sterling silver graduated bead necklace. 18 inches long, but can extend out to 24 inches, asking $100 shipped.
Hey, Scott S. How's it going? Philip DeVore, hello.
Yeah, Mac. $100 shipped on that one. Is the agate lace, Mexican agate lace. It is in 999 fine silver pendant. Asking $70 shipped in it. There is a pendant. Stone and then them together. That one is $70 shipped. Next up, we have, this is a 23.6 karat Kingman turquoise on a 999 fine silver pendant, handmade. $55. Up, Coin Junkie? How are you? The whole gang back together again. We'll start the band. We'll get the band back together. All right, that is all of them for now. Get back over here. Show you guys something. Okay. Go to device launcher. There we go. Something's weird. Zoom in here. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that's from Kevin Rose. Got the Kingman turquoise in it. You actually get to see someone wear it. Great, isn't it? Beautiful piece. I thought about sending it to my mom, but then after looking at her, I was like, I think I want to keep it. I like it too much. All right, let's get back over to. All right, I'm going to start out. These are all silver dimes. There's $1 worth of silver dimes right there. Most of all of these are from the 30s. There's $1 face right there, $24 per face. $4 per face. And I have $3 worth right there of dimes. I also have another $3.60 in face. If you're interested in some dimes, zoom in a little bit. You guys can see them. Get a 35, 7, 4, 5, 37. There's a 140. I think there's 2 40s in this whole lot that I picked up. 5, 34, 35. Mainly all 30s. There is one barber dime in all of this also. 24 bucks. Take you $1 face. I've got $3.60 in face in dimes. How many you want? And we'll go from there. All right, next up, we have a total of $3. Well, let's see. We have $1.04. $1.54. 63 on it. Of course, Stan wants them all. Want the Mercs.
What are you asking on the Mercs, right?
It was $24 face.
Okay.
Of them. And you wanted 24 of them, Stan? Oh, you want the whole thing. Okay, I see what you mean. Oh, it's making more sense to me. All of it. $3.60. Stan on that.
Yeah, I think you got that. Sam won it all. $3.60 at $24 face.
There we go. That's all the war nickels there. With that, that's $63 for all of them. $60 for all of those. All right, next up, these are $30 each. There is the proof, silver dollars. There's the uncirculated Lincolns, 2009 silver dollars, $30 each. And then you've got the two generals there, 5-star generals. I mean.
Did you see what Scott S had in chat?
All the dimes are gone, Scott. Yeah, he bought them all. All I have is the nickels. And bought all the dimes. All right, these are $30 each. Interested? Let me know which ones you want. We have an 1859 O seated half dollar. Got it for $40. Anybody want it for $35? I'll take that, even another $5 off of it. If someone wants a 59 O for $35. I do have a whole stack of sterling here. It is a total of okay. Sterling not announced right now.
Bye, Scott. Have a great weekend.
So the total weight in sterling. Going to be almost 5 ounces. 0.72. Up to 133.56. I'll do 134. If someone wants it for 134, you get all of that. $134, and you get all of this sterling. Now let's get some more here. Supreme Ginger Stacker, how you doing, brother? Still have the Canadian fractional set. I do not. I think everything of my Canadian stuff, except for really, really old Canadian stuff, is sold. That's an 1867 3-cent nickel. Nice old nickel there. Nice old coin. Dropped it down to 20 bucks. Colorized set in a cool box. Yeah, everything that I had, any modern Canadian stuff is sold. Sold everything out on that. This is an 1850 Trime. 3-cent silver, 1850 something. The 1850. Asking 10 bucks on it. Still a Trime. Cent silver. Have a nice little foreign coin here that does have an overdate on it. Even though I have it still. There we go. This is an 1870 from Chile. Over 60. Overdate. Asking 20 on it. Got an 1861 half dime. Heated half dime.
Supreme Junior Stacker says, was that scrap sterling you were just showing?
Yes. And it was all for let's see, where was it? Yeah, $134 for the scrap. Scrap sterling. 61 seated half dime, asking 43 on it.
You just can't get no respect, can you, Philip the Board? Can you believe that?
$1856.
How much did your sterling weigh? What was the weight on it?
Total was 4 ounces, 4.72 ounces. Does have some scratches on it. 18 bucks. 56. One dime. Bucks. A little shy under 5 ounces there. The dime, 1857. With stars. Asking 14. And this one is an 1837. Have the Merc, Dansko, ASC, Gaming Chips, and Marlene T. If you guys are looking for Danskos, she's got a few of them there for you. 1837, 55. First year of the seeded. Last year, bust.
What was your ask on your War Nickels, Ray?
$63.
How many were there?
There was a total of $1.54. $1.54.
$1.54. How'd you get $1.54 out of nickels? $1.55.
Sorry. $1. Man, I am losing it today.
Or is it $1.45?
The
How many nickels are there total? Is it 29?
Yeah, let's do that. That'll be.
Ray, you're entirely losing it.
I am. my calculator, my brain is broken. Total of 30. Yep. There you go. Of 34 nickels.
34. $1.70. There we go. Yeah, that's what T's taking care of. It's $1.70. She knows.
I think we looked it up last time what it was. That many, I think.
And you said how much? You said $63. Is that what you said?
There's, yeah,
Gotcha.
maybe off on the calculation.
Marla and T, they speak that new school math. 2 and 2 is $18. There you go.
Oh, silver prize. Silver price. Oh, here we go. $61.71. That's what the silver price is on that.
Yeah.
Do $62. Down a buck almost. $2. I just like to round it. Someone wants them. $62. All right, so this is an 1854 large cent.
Supreme Ginger Stacker says is the sterling $134 with shipping included?
Yeah. It'll be $6 for shipping.
So $140 for the sterling.
$1854. $27. Nice looking old large cent. We have an 1843. $36. It's in her hair. And the sterling, you got it, buddy. And I can get more of it from my my coin dealer too, if you want more. More of it. Go. Got that moved. $54. Then I have a 25, 1825. Free dog hair. Already went through the dimes. These are 90% silver dollars.
See you, Stan. Have a good
$30
night.
each. Then we got copper. $2 each. Dollars each, and I have a total of 11. I have 2 bars and then these. All different designs. $2 each. Bonita. And then these are $4 each. But the capsules, the way I bought them, I paid $4 each for them. Commemorative side there. All right, that is all I have. Oh man, go back to ashes.
Hey, Ginger, that's what I got to do. As soon as I get done here, that's what I'm going to go do. Is go mow the grass. I got this as this is a giveaway off of one of the streams on Whatnot. I had 3D printed this little thing, and it's Sasquatch walking through the woods, Bigfoot there. It's a coin holder. You can put coins in it. It's pretty neat. It's just decoration. It's in the way. Just checking the chat, see if there's anything on that. 1802. This is this is a large set. One here, a large set, 1802. Today we'll do 45 on this, 45 on this coin. I was asking 55 is 1802. Yeah. How y'all think? How's it going? $18.53 large cent.
What was the previous one you had?
1802.
Oh, 1802. Okay.
Yeah, 02. Hey, Miss Ida, how's it going?
Yes, Ida, Harry. How are you doing? Welcome in.
1853 large cent. I would do 45 on this one, 45 on this one today. Have another 1853, a little nicer condition. I would do 60 on this one today. 1917 Walking Liberty. Would do 18. $18.65 3 cent. Do that for 15. This is just things I got sitting in my top drawer of my safe. This one, I like to move and get them out of the way. 1858 Flying Eagles, small letters. We'll do 80 for that one today. 80. And y'all know I move fairly quick. If you want to see something else, let me know. If you need to see something closer, I can do that because I can get up where you can see the coin. So just let me know. I have a 1946 $50 Walking Liberty $50. Super nice condition. Do 25 on that one today. $18.35 cat bust half. $18.35 cat bust half. Lettered edge. 45 today. 45 on that one. Have a couple of Stone Mountains. First one. Nicely toned. I would do 70 on this one. And this one is a little nicer. A little bit of toning going on. So nice looking coin. I do 90 on this one today. Mike keeps moving your table item.
One I picked up yesterday.
Oh, that's nice. Well, break his ankles. You don't have to be too nice to it. Here's a 1838 Cornet large cent. This is in an ICG or ACG old holder. You can hear the rattle. Going to be in the ladies' room. There's the coin. 1838. Here's a reverse. I do 70 on it today. $70 on this one today. Yes, sir, you can. Does have a little rim ding right there. Marla, you asked me if I do this for 70 shipped. Is that what the question is? For this? You're welcome, Jimmy. Yes, I will do that, Marley. I will do that. You can do PayPal, friends and family right there, or Cash App right there. No notes on this one. Just put thank you in the note for this one and just shoot me an email with your address. You got it. Thank you very much. Have 3 more slabs and some.
Hey, Ashes, I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
So keep them entertained.
I can do that. Let me entertain you. 2015 ANAX. This is a satin finish Silver Eagle in their special 70 mint grade. 2015. There's the W mint mark for this. I would do 85 on that today, 85. This is the CPG price is 95. I would do 85 on this today. Hello. Say no to Satan. No Satan. There you go. 1986 and MS69 ANAX graded. First year, American Silver Eagle. This one is CPG at 95. I would do this one at $85. 85 on first year in 69. And I have an 1873. 1873 seated half in a fair 2. There's the reverse. 45 on that one today. 45. Hey, hello. You can say no to Satan. You can say hello to Jesus. Just saying. I have an 1893 Isabella quarter, vintage of 24,000. This one is 300. Did Hidden come back? I know he went to go lay down and take a nap. I don't know if he came back yet or not, did he? Oh. All right, that's funny. Yeah, okay, I got you now, T. 300 on the Isabella. Oh, you're on your phone. Gotcha. Laying in the bed, taking a nap, waking up. Everyone should have an Isabella. That is Isabella number 8 that I've had here. Pretty cool. I have a 1936D Boone. Was in a PCGS holder graded MS64. They took it out to put it in the collection. They cracked it. Here's the coin, 1936D, an MS64 Daniel Boone. Very nice coin. This one is 210. $210. Only, look at the mintage number. Only 5,005 mintage on this. $89-year-old coin. You know the survival rate is way less than that. 210 on that. Up next is a Huguenot Tercentenary. Yeah, that's hard. It was in an ICG MS64 holder. They cracked it out to put it in the book. There's the coin. Have a little toning around the edge. Nice ship. This one is 174. Another one that was cracked out. This is a 1934 Maryland. It was in a PCGS holder, graded MS63, cracked out to put into the collection. And here it is. It has a light, very light gold toning to it around the edge that goes around. This one is 190. 190 bucks. $18.92. Columbia Exposition. That one is 81. Oh, Jesus, there. Sorry, Jesus. $18.93. For $75. 1936 Robinson, Arkansas. This one is $260. And the Arkansas reverse. Tornadoes that went through Missouri and Kentucky last night. I think the total is over 20 people so far. Just over the state line from Virginia to Kentucky, there's a airport that houses a medical helicopter. It destroyed the hangar and the medical helicopter that was there. Thankfully, I don't think anyone was killed there. But remember all those folks. Your thoughts and prayers if you do that. Here's 1936D. This is the Arkansas Centennial 9600 vintage. This one's 155. And there is the Arkansas reverse on that one. There's a D mint mark is right there. If you need to see the little D up closer, I can get you up close so you can see the little D mint mark. Right there. (1935) D Texas. Nicely toned. Really shows off all the details of the coin with the toning that's on there. Very nice coin. This one is $265. $10,000 vintage on this one. 1936 Cleveland Centennial Great Lakes Exposition. There's Moses Cleveland right there. Man, he had a big nose, didn't he? This one is $210. San Diego, I have a couple of San Diego. First one is almost uncirculated. All the details are there. It's just not, doesn't have a luster like the next one I'll show you. But everything is there. This one is $115. And this is the one that has all the luster here. This one is super nice. Nice cartwheel. This one's $155. Thank you, Hidden. Appreciate that. Here's a 1926 Sesquicentennial. This is celebrating the 150th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. This one is $290. This is a super nice example. (1925) S California Jubilee. We'll do $350 on this one today. (23) Monroe Doctrine. My least favorite from all the ones. Well, thank you, Hidden. I appreciate that. Just go ahead and send me some of those $1 gold libs. I have about 30 here. If you send me 30 $1 gold libs, or you can send me a $20 gold piece and a couple of 5s gold pieces. Yeah, we'll just swap out. That's fine. That'll work. This one's $60. 1920 Pilgrim. Another super nice coin. $285. Yes, there is a auction, and Lisa shared that earlier, Ida. The benefit auction for Joe. So if we're able to, make sure you hit over there to help that auction help out Joe Durkin.
What happened with Joe?
I had to go back and read it. I didn't know. Apparently he had some surgery and he had some issues after surgery. So this had a lot of unexpected medical bills.
Well, I knew he ended up in the hospital for a little bit.
Yeah. So I think this is to help him, which is awesome that the community is doing that. Best of the best, as Ida always says, and heart issues. Here's a 1918 Lincoln, or Illinois. This one is $170. A little bit of luster in there, a little bit of wear, still nice coin. And here's another one. This is another 1918. Oh, they did? Wow.
Wow. I didn't
He
know
just had an
that.
auction. He just had an auction the other day. So I mean, is this like really, really recent that something's happened?
I knew he was had been in the hospital. What, like, I was thinking.
So yeah, this one's 290. Super nice example. Does have a little toning right there on the edge. And the next thing I have, folks. Oh yeah, you're riding in a helicopter today. One of the guys that works for me, one of the paramedics that works for me, his full-time job, he rides a helicopter as a flight medic. To get them to start it up and get ready to come that way, you're looking at a minimum of $40,000 to $45,000,
Oh yeah.
and it just goes up from there. It's a very expensive ride, but you know, if it's a necessary ride, I think it's well worth it. So, last for me today is Constitutional. If anybody wants it, I have. These are Rosie Dimes. I have 3 rolls of Rosie Dimes. I would do 120 per roll of Rosie Dimes, 120 per roll. That's $24 face. I have a roll of Washington quarters. I would do for 240 face, or 24 face. That's 240. Yep, that's all about right. Yeah, it's expensive. But you're riding an ambulance that costs in the multi-million-dollar range. Of course, ambulances today, if you go to buy an ambulance today, they're almost $500,000 just to buy an ambulance to take it across the ground. But ambulances that do this in the air ambulances are in the neighborhood of $7 to $12 million. So very expensive. And then I have this Constitutional. This is a roll of uncirculated Kennedy $half, all 90%. Do 255 on it today. 255. So any interest in the Constitutional while we discuss the value of our healthcare system? And I was going to show 2 other items, and these last 2 are only show and tell. Then I'm going to pop off here and I'll get Marley's stuff packaged up. I just want to share these with you because I think these are super neat. The first is a 1775 Pennsylvania colonial currency in very fine 25. And this is just show and tell. I just thought they're neat. I like to share them because you don't get to see them often. In the reverse. And it tells you right here in red letters, to counterfeit is death. If you counterfeit these, they would just kill you. This is worth £2 and 10 shillings. That was pretty neat. And then I bought this one. This one is from August 14th, 1776, out of Maryland. This is a $1 1/3 bill. There are only 4 graded of this, and this is top pop at 20. Only 4 of those are graded PCGS banknotes. But super nice bill there. I knew you'd like that Pennsylvania, Mama T. There's a reverse. Equal to 6 shillings of silver. But yeah, I'm teaching a class in July on colonial money, coins, and currency. So I bought those. They're pretty neat. One of these days I might let them go. But right now I'm gonna hold on to them. But again, if there's anything you're looking for, let me know in the chat. Shoot me an email. Happy to find whatever you're looking for. Not yet, Ida. They probably will be, but they're not for sale yet. Because I have to hold on to them for my class that I'm teaching in July. So I have those colonial notes, and then I have some colonial coins, New Jersey, Connecticut, Virginia Halfpenny has some stuff where I'm doing that, but they will be eventually, I think. But if you need anything, folks, let me know. And Ray, good sir, thank you. And T, just shoot me an email right there with your mailing address, and then either way you want to pay, let me know. That's fine. And it'd be $70 shipped, and I'll get your coin out to you. Thank you.
And we're gonna throw Southern Coin under the bus.
Thanks. Thank you for the heads up. Appreciate it. The 5-second heads up I was given. Totally appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you're up.
You're up. Southern, you're up. Are you ready?
Shipping still $5. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, blah 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 down there. Still got $8 face value, 80% half dollars from Canada, $200 on that. Got $6 face value of 90% Benjis. I will take that to 150. I got like 26 face right now. I'll do 150, which is 24x. I'll match Ray's price on that. You get half dollars instead of dimes, though. Not trying to undersell Ray. I'm matching his price. Then I've got some of these. These are 5-gram dinosaur silver bars. We got these two. I got 2 that are colorized, and 2 that aren't, and they are $20 a piece. Doesn't matter which one you get. So I got those 2 that are colorized, and I got 2 that are not. And they're 5 grams silver. So, and they're $20 a piece. So, there's those of you guys interested in that. Let me see. I literally went through and grabbed a bunch of stuff out of different boxes, so I don't have to dig for stuff. Also thought Stan would be back, but he takes a really long lunch. 1952 Finland 500 marca. Pretty low mintage, 586,000 is for the Olympics in Finland. Slide those over there out of the way. I think this is kind of neat. So this one, I actually got a couple of these on the way. It's a 1868 brass 2 real. So it's a contemporary counterfeit somebody was trying to pass. Oh, that's a neat little piece of exonomia. So it's not silver, it is brass, completely and utterly fake, but kind of neat. So there's that. I don't know. I think I got another 2 real, and I think I go to 1 real on the way. I tried to get an 8 real because that's really cool. That thing went for like $200. I'm like, there's no way I'm paying that. This one is Philippines, 1967 Philippines peso, $35 on that. I got a couple of these. So it's got a flaming sword on it. Who doesn't like a flaming sword? I'd like a flaming sword. This one's a India 1936 5 Kori is from the state of Kutch. So there you go. You lost the ashes. This one's from Yemen, 1963 Yemen Rial. $30 on that, 72% silver. Pretty good sized coin. Some Cuba. I got a few. I got stars, and I got a couple from the 50s. I got a 1933 star peso. And alright, bye, Ashes. Got a.
Hey, have a great day, brother.
Got a couple of 1953 Cuba pesos. But, it's the key here. But got those, and then I got a couple of 1932 star pesos. I was interested in some of those. I can definitely set you up on the Cuba. Let's see. Should have. How did this thing go? Looking for something specific. Just had it. You blink and you lose stuff. That's bad. Hold on. Oh, there we go. 1987 ASE. I needs one of those. It's not the first year of issue, but it's the second year of issue. It's a little bit better date. $45 on that one. But what's that? Got a couple of quarter-ounce Britannias. Got a 2024 and a 2025. Both of them a quarter ounce, $15 a piece. So got Charles on both sides. I think one of them is an Unk and one of them's kind of proofy, or just the 2024s. No, the 2025. But 2025 is a little like more flat, I guess. And then 2024 seems like it's a little better struck. I guess that one's almost proofy like. I don't know. I could be entirely wrong about that, so take that with a grain of salt. I do have some lower mintage 1 ounce stuff. I'm interested in that. Got a Millennium Falcon. Oh, this is just a 1 ounce bullion. 2023 Britannia. Just full 1 ounce, $35, like $3 over melt. 2013 Noah's Ark, 1 ounce, $45 there. 2018, this is St. Helena tribute coin. I believe this is an ounce. It's 999 for sure. For the U.S. trade dollar. Also got one where they did the British trade dollar. Same thing. It's $70 as well. Like super low mintage on both of those. This one is Cameroon 500 francs. It is a like baboon kind of thing, and that's $55. Man, it slowed down.
Mm-hmm. Quiet.
What happened?
It happens. That's finished.
Everybody just left, I guess. Let's see. Anybody want a cutout Panama Balboa? $40 on that. It's pretty cool. I think it's kind of cool. If the 2x2 box would cooperate with me, that would also be really cool. Alright, I'm going to try paper money auction real quick. I got a big old stack of just old, like Russian banknotes, various conditions. Some of them are nicer than others. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 banknotes. Start at $10. So you get 11, and some of these, I mean, these are some big ones from like the teens and 20s. You get 11 banknotes. Start at $10. See what happens.
Anybody?
All things silver, starting us at 10.
There we go.
Yeah, move just a little bit more today. Anybody at 11? So there's only like these 3 are smaller. Yeah, so there's those. Most of them are these bigger ones, and they're all sorts of different condition. Some of them are nicer than others. There's a 5. There's a bunch of these like 10 rubles. They're all. Let's see. Some of these have a date on them. I never remember where the date is. 1909. So, date's down there. So, 1900s. That one's honestly probably like the nicest one in there. 5 ruble. Still kind of crisp note. Anybody at 11? If not, counter down. Anybody. Ray, whenever you want to counter down, counter down. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. I honestly forgot I had these things. Started digging through stuff earlier. Amazing what you find, isn't it? Last call. Anybody at 11?
For 11.
All right. All things silver. Getting that at 10.
Urso.
I think you got a pretty good deal on that one. Got some other paper money. And if anybody's looking for any kind of world coinage, let me know. I'll definitely see if I can dig it out of a box for you. This one's I can hold on to it. Trinidad and Tobago, $1. Kind of neat. I think. Let's see what year is this. Have a year on it. 1964. That one. This one's pretty cool. Eastern Caribbean, $2. $2 notes are kind of neat, I feel like. And this one's a polymer note, which is pretty cool too. There's a polymer. I just kind of like I like the design of this one. I'm not even gonna try to say the country name, but I don't know. Just kind of neat design on the front. Royal Monetary Authority of Bhutan. Probably. I don't know. No idea what country that is. I just think that's a cool looking note just with the cheetah on it. I need like a note identifier app or something so I can so I can write some of this down. Here's another $2 one. I think this is Bahamas or Barbados. Cool polymer. I like the polymer notes are just cool, right? Polymer notes are just neat. This one is
The U.S. doesn't like to do neat stuff.
I can find neat stuff, and the nice thing with world stuff is like it's not expensive. Here's Mexico 20 pesos. This one's pretty new. This is should be a year on this. 20 no, it's not. That's a serial number. I don't know. This one's a modern one because it's got 2022. There you go. That was pretty neat. This one's Romania. You can get a lot of really interesting world paper for not a whole lot. I only thought I had one US. Here's another US. This one's almost a trinary, but it's still kind of a cool serial number. It was 1957 silver shirt. I think it's kind of neat. Also, I got some sets of Not Geld. So this one's got 25, 50, 75, and 1 mark in it. Or 25 Pfennig, 50 Pfennig, 75 Pfennig, 1 mark. This one got 25 Pfennig to 2 mark. 25, 50, and 75 Pfennigs. And this one's 50, 150, 1 Pfennigs, and 1 2 marks. And I got a crap ton of Not Geld. I hang out in the right circles, but it's like stuff I just think the sets are cool when you get like a whole set of them. Like individually, I'd have these probably marked up a little bit higher, but like, you know, it's a set, so I'll make you a better deal on it for sure. Let's see. What else we got? This little stack of stuff. 1877 Mexico 50 centavos. I do have a 50 centavos that's got a little bit of an off strike to it, which is kind of neat. Might actually have that right here. Yeah. It's got a little bit more of a rim to it on that one bottom side. All things silver, $5 shipping. 1870, 50 centavos. This is a ZSH.
Okay.
1780 Peru 2 real. So if y'all know anything you're looking for, just let me know. 1782 Mexico 2 real. This one kind of slick. The right angle is pretty slick. There's a 1782. This is pretty neat. This one is like a Brazil stamp or somebody. Somebody had like a Brazil coin. They made a stamp of it and they stamped it into a piece of pewter, which is kind of cool. I got that at $10. So, let's see. If you're feeling a little risky, I'm not even gonna say
Something you don't get to see every day.
yeah, got to train on it. So I thought it was kind of neat. I'm gonna get that off camera fast. Then I got a 1778 Netherlands. This is for Holland to Stiver. It's 58.3% silver. So kind of neat. Like the size of a nickel and 50% silver, almost 60%. This one is China. Really cool dragon on it. Focus. There you go. Pretty neat dragon on it. It's a 20 fin, 82% silver, about the size of a quarter. So kind of neat. $20 on that. This one's just Korea. This is, I'm not sure what the date on it is, but it's for 1 Chan. I don't know which. This is obviously older than before the split, so there you go. Anybody like Condor tokens? I got a few different Condor tokens spread out all over the place. This one's 1790 half penny. It's a guy at an anvil. Kind of neat. I don't think silver. I don't remember if you have or not either. Better safe than sorry. Another Condor token. This one is from Norwich. Actually got a lot of detail on it for the age. Is probably, I think that's the date down there. I didn't bother translating out of Roman numerals. So pretty cool. I think that's it, unless anybody's got something that they're specifically looking for. Well, all things silver. I got a couple other Russian notes if you're interested in those. That's German. I got real big Russian note there. I think that's the only other one I have. Yeah, that's the only other Russian note I have. I have another one. But that one's 25. It's like 10,000 ruble. Okay, now I'm done.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's pretty dead. All right, let me see who else is on. Sometimes,
Let's see if I can find 1919 down here in the bottom corner. I like the design on the front of this one. It's just such a cool design. You got it. Cool. I'll be in the corner now.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to call it a day, guys. Play it right now.
That's a pretty good trade day.
Decent. So, good time. Thank you guys for coming in. I didn't see anybody really that. Definitely go to the benefit auction for the Durbans. And we will see you guys over there when it starts. So, love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next week, but I'll also see you tomorrow on Mama T's. We'll definitely be over there, and then tomorrow with Ashes, and then Wednesday with Keys, and then back to me on Saturday, Monday also with. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Love you all.